high. I know. Alright? I know. I'm aware. Very late night stream. It's 11 p.m. here. It may be 11 DM for you. For me, though, it's late. Let us begin. Let me go to... I'm just setting up the stream at the moment. Turn that on. Today, we start our first ever actual approach. This is not going to be testing. This is not going to be anything. This is the actual thing itself. God of War 3 S rank run. I've divided the game into 15 missions that I have to S rank. Let me create a new playlist. God of War 3 S rank run. S rank run. Do I have to put the description? Yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit unprepared as I just suddenly got the urge to do this. To like start the run. What is up with this? Beep. Add in the labors, and we Gucci. We are Gucci indeed. Boom. Now with the playlist out of the way, I just want to add the tags that I'm going to be introducing you guys to the run proper. I know it's a bit out of left field. This whole entire stream is just such a surprise, but I'm going to be here for like 2 hours or 3 hopefully. God of War 3, save. Alright. So today I'm going to be tackling the run itself for the first time ever in a live stream. I initially thought I may do it as a commentary, you know, commentate over all 15 missions, but no. This is going to be a run about God of War 3. I've divided it into 15 missions. Here are the missions. Let me go over them right now before starting proper. The first mission, The Great War 2. The second mission, Fall from Grace. Challenge of Hades. Splendor of Olympia. The Supervillain. The Ass of Zeus. Measure of Strength and Power. Brothers of Blood. Kratos Must Die. Let Them Suffer. Pandora's Guardians. Test Your Might. The Only Way Out is Through. Battle of Gods. Zeus' Wrath Divine. So I've divided the game into 15 missions that I'm going to show you right now. The first mission is obviously the Great War 2. We're going to be going over it right now. The others, I have them in the form of manual saves to get to them conveniently. You can try out this run by going in a normal new game. You don't have to always make the manual saves. But do make manual saves so that you restart to the start of a mission if you failed or something. My manual saves these first set until I reach the upper chamber right here is all New Game Plus. Okay, all of them are New Game Plus. From here starts the no upgrade run saves. And I have also made them conveniently so that they start the whole S rank for me. Here's Fall from Grace. Here's the third mission, Labor. Fourth one, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, yeah. The first mission is going to be the first, you know, of course, the start game, which is going to be the prologue. So the time requirements for this one, I have sent it to a friend of mine on PSN and then screenshotted it for convenience. I'm going to be using the timer right here. Otherwise, when I do them without the timer, I just do it without the timer, obviously. When the fuck did this stream start? It started like 10 minutes ago. Hello, Zesty in chat. Welcome, everybody. Okay. The first labor, we have the Great War 2. It starts exactly after the first cutscene ends. And it ends when Kratos takes away the claw of Poseidon off of Gaia's head. You pause right then and the timer pauses. Yes, there's a timer in this game and it actually stops when you pause. The requirements are 17 minutes and to get a 100 hit combo. Every mission you have to get a 100 hit combo. You got to no damage every mission. You got to get 100 hits every mission. And you have to be below the time requirement. Okay, boom, boom. We good. So 17 minutes. I should start right now. I have a autosave that takes me instantly to the start of the game. So this should be good. Let's go. Although here's what I do. Like, every time a mission starts, I mash start. No reliable emulators for playing Gears 3. I mash start so that I pause. Here's the timer. It also counts the cutscene as well. The cutscene is 2 minutes and 50 seconds long. So let's say this run starts at 3 minutes. I have to clear the prologue, take off the claw of Poseidon before the timer reaches 20 minutes. Now obviously I'm gonna do that. I have this timer right below my face cam that I can start at any time. So we'll just go with that rather than, you know, the in-game timer. But just in case you wanted to do it without a timer, without your phone or whatever, you can just calculate it right here. The run will start at approximately 3 minutes. I'm gonna count it as 3. The requirement for the mission is 17 minutes. 3 minutes have already passed. Yeah, so like whenever we reach the 20-minute mark, if we make it before the 20-minute mark, we get the S rank. So let's start. I'm gonna have to focus way too much on the game.
Zeus! Your son has returned. I bring the destruction of Olympus!
Zesty mogged us. I did not. I'm gonna be way too focused on the game, so yeah. I'm gonna try to get the 100 hit here. And I already failed. Okay, look. In case something like this happens where you have to restart from here, it's fine. This first mission has a first cutscene that is long, and if I go with the manual save loading and all that, it takes long. I'm all here for convenience, so take your time making it as convenient as it can be. Although now we're loaded in with way less enemies, which is very horrible. I think I'm gonna just... Honestly, what is this? Why when you restart there are less enemies than you normally start with? It's very crappy. But already a very crappy start to the game. It is a bit trippy to get the 100 hits in the first mission, since like restarting is all of this hell that I I birthed in the Oko. So this is still good. I can at least read the chat. God of War 3 is such a great game that it doesn't allow you to skip cutscenes. Would you look at that? Let's see how Oko had prepared you for ND. This is a much more fun Oko. This is an Oko where you have to be aggressive and actually play the game. But I'm gonna be struggling a lot though. On stream, everything is, you know, automatically hard. On stream, everything is harder. Scum attempt, restart. Usually in here, the Oko would go about with the safest thing ever. Just like one magic attack cripples all the undeads. But in here, we don't want to do that. I want to get the 100 hit here. Initially, I had planned to get the 100 hit in the small encounter before Poseidon. But like right now, I'm kind of rethinking it. I don't want to do it like that way, you know? Yeah, I want to get it here. At the start, it's better. Bearded Zesty, when? Never. Oko with official checkpoints? That too, yeah. It is much more reasonable. Nothing is bringing it back. It's gone. Kratos' audio is bugged here because I'm using that autosave stuff. Today is God of War 2018's 7th anniversary. Anything to say? I'm gonna have to focus on my run right now. Oh my god. What? Do they just fly off of the screen or what? They fly, look. I can prove to you that they fly off of the screen. They T-pose their way out of the screen. What is this fuckery? They T-pose their way out of the screen. That is horrible. I swear this time I'm gonna get it. Don't worry. It's a whole lot of this for now. You know what? I'm not even gonna try to attempt it here. I'm just gonna try to... God of War has horrible checkpoints, by the way. Even when they're convenient, even when they start you up at exactly where you want, something is messed up. Sometimes you restart in the middle of an encounter. And everybody is just messed up. Like, restart at Hercules and you're right in the encounter. It's horrible. If I fail this time, I'm not gonna get the 100 hits there. The 100 hit thing is a last second thing. I thought about it right before I posted the initial thing. Go for 100 hits in the centaur fight. It is a bit trippy there. There may not be a lot of enemies, but that is a good idea. I'm gonna try it if I fail this time as well. See, like, it gives the player this like exploring type thing. Like it falls up to the player where they strategize, where they get the 100 hit. Like, you may get the 100 hit at a much better place than I do. Just came in and he broke the game already. Nah, it was me exploring that checkpoint stuff. Horrible. Truly a B rank God of War 3. So far it's B and C ranks. The enemy's checkpoint glitching PS3 version? Yeah, it's in every version, I'm sure. Oh no. No! At 99 hits! I'm not getting it here, whatever. Just restart the checkpoint. I said just restart the checkpoint. I said just restart the checkpoint. I don't care that there are less enemies. The game should allow me to skip cutscenes. What a start. What a stunning start. I don't care. I'm gonna get the 100 hits here. I do not care. What is going on? What am I doing? Anyways, let's talk about the God of War 2018 anniversary that I totally was not aware of. Otherwise, I would have done an anniversary stream by now. But unfortunately, I forgot. So, it's not that I remember anniversaries. They have to happen in front of me. Somebody has to mention them on Twitter in the morning. Then I remember. Except for God of War, except for the Greek games. Since they're on March. March is like mostly the highlight for me every year. You will learn new slurs from S-rank runs. It's just this first one because of the hassle to restart it. Honestly, I'm not gonna... For real, if I fail this time again, I'm not gonna keep on going for it. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the 100 hits at the Centaur or at the encounter before Poseidon. That has a lot of enemies as well. Another stunning failure. Try Cyclone of Chaos. The recovery will get me hit. Yeah, God of War 2018 anniversary. That is a game that I love. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be. We're back to the era of restarting a lot. You know, this wasn't something that I expected a lot of. You are still new, you will see. The thing is, I haven't done S rank runs for any game besides this. Ever. Why do you like torturing yourself like this? This is a fun run. Just that this first one is frustrating to restart. No! I'm never doing this again like that. Just restart from here, fam. I don't care. I'm not getting the 100 hits here.
My vengeance ends now.
I should have kept blooming back there, honestly. This challenge is hard, but I am harder. There you go.
We were forged in
I finally got the 100 hits, just to be destroyed by that.
that ended the Great War.
and brought forth the rain of Mount Olympus. Is plume balanced? The thing is, what was happening back there was the plume has a limit on how many enemies it catches, believe it or not. Recently I learned something new. The magic attack of the Blades of Exile has a limit as well. It does not catch everything in the area, even though it looks like it does. But it is like it catches a lot of enemies, but not all enemies. I got to learn that in the Centaur fight. The Centaur fight has a lot of undeads around them and Tartarus. And so like I learned it from there. I was doing it and it wasn't catching some enemies. Like the archers was just chilling, being chilling. Sometimes you just get unlucky. I even knew that that Cyclone of Chaos would not be that fun of a thing to do. I shouldn't have done it. Why not just restart from the last checkpoint when you get hit in the first fight on Gaia? Honestly, it should be that way. I kind of hate that I have to... Yeah, I'm kind of overcomplicating this, you know? If you get hit in the first encounter, you should have the right to restart there. It's just that, you know, there's a lot of... I don't know. You're probably right. I should start it there. And it doesn't even need to... I don't even need to update the PDF that I uploaded. The whole info of the run. Which, by the way, the info of the run is all in the description right now. The rules, every labor, and where it starts, where it ends. What a nice reason to play God of War 3. Make an entire S rank for it. Peak. Very peak. You haven't seen the goods that this run offers. You have to be no damaging your way through the mission aggressively. It's not a lot of safe play. It's a lot of fun play. But it has less enemies. I don't care. I care more about the run being convenient than actually the run being consistent. Because, like, there's a lot of issues in these games. This is gonna stuck with this challenge for a whole year. Not really, no. This run, unlike the Oko, has advancing. You advance a bunch more. I love advancing in games. So here's where the timer ends. The timer stops, sorry. The timer starts when the encounter starts. Like right here. Son of a fucking bitch. Hold on a second. First of all, there you go. Here's the timer, 3 minutes and 7. We have to finish before 20 and 7. Okay. I'm gonna try that again. There you go. That's the 100 hits. Raw dog in the game, I see. Are you Kurdish? Yes. The worst thing in Greek games is how they turned Hades into this meaty brute. That is a worst thing. That is a very cute and unique design. I liked it ever since I saw it in God of War 2. That is a very nice design. It is very unique. I love advancing in games. It is generally a thing that I have for gaming in general. Like, I've been recently getting into Kingdom Hearts 2, and what I like about it is that I'm constantly advancing. As I go on in life, I get to find out what I truly value in games more and more. Like some stuff that I never knew. And Kingdom Hearts is a linear game. I am way into linear games more than non-linear games, because there's more advancing in linear games. Yes. Okay, so right now I can lift this log. Who's gonna lift the logs and the boats? They don't know me, son. Battering Ram just offers so much control, man. I love it. A rule for every mission is to also kill everybody, for those of you who didn't know. It's one of the rules down below. You have to slaughter your way through everybody. You are from Iraq? Yes. Okay, okay, I have to focus. I have to hocus pocus focus. I injured a brick. I sent a rock to prison. Stream other games from time to time. I don't really feel like streaming stuff that I'm not comfortable with. Like God of War was the extent. I have streamed other games though. Mainly Metal Gear Rising, DMC3. That DMC3 run that I did a while ago was very good. You gotta kind of be aggressive here as well, but this is also a risky spot to be insanely, crazily combating your way. This is a very, very nice phase of the Poseidon fight. Although it's not literally Poseidon himself. All these deep hits be deep hitting. A lot of strafing. A lot of extra strafing, yes sir. Oh, we're done. Yesterday I checked that DMC3 run again just to know how to deal with mission 2, and I actually managed to beat it thanks to you. Give me that. Mission 2 is a very, very nice mission in DMC3. There's a lot of skateboarding that you have to do for isolation, a lot of careful actions for crowd control. Man, I feel good about this run. It is actually very, very good and smart. I'm not gonna suck my own dick longer than this, but honestly, integrating the 100 hit thing into every mission is a very, very fun and creative idea. And it's more crazy that I thought of it as like a last second thing. And it just all came together so well. It just works so good for every mission. Initially, I was planning to have environmental kill systems in the game and whatnot, but that would have required the player counting in their own head way too much. And as I said, I favor convenience over that shitty whole system where, oh, you have to... Oh, you have to count in your own head in an encounter if you did 3 environmental kills or whatnot. And it's just... It just got annoying. Oof, the wall splat kill him. Wall splat deals like 1 damage. Have you played RE4 Remake Professional Run? I believe so, but I don't think I finished it. Quite disliked it, honestly. How are you, Zesty? Thank you very much. We are doing well. We got the 100 hits so far, and we're doing well in the run. How do the missions work? The game doesn't have mission system like DMC. I will make a video to talk about that. And at the start of the stream, I demonstrated the manual save system that I used for the missions and whatnot. Basically, you have to... There are some sections in the game that I've turned into missions. They are mentioned right down below in the description for you if you're interested in them. Now I gotta focus here, hold up. I gotta do a lot of deep hits on this guy without provoking him. Stay a bit behind. There you go. And another deep hit. Lovely battering ram. It is a very, very nice attack, just in general. It's not just for damage. You can redirect a throw to anywhere you want. You can lead an undead to a wall kill that disables other enemies' AIs around you. It has a lot of control generally wherever you want to go. It causes a nice knockback. Battering ram is just amazing. Kratos just carrying a motherfucker. The thing about this run is that it has an account that you have to do the puzzles quickly too. Or traversal quickly. So far so good. Boom. Have you ever played God of War Betrayal? Of course. That was my first ever God of War game. Like on a platform of my own, which was my phone at the time. Get to the safe spot. No, 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 no! Almost took a hit there. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Trust me, this entire run has cutscenes in mind. It is designed around convenience. There are some sections in the game that you fight in that are actual combat that I don't even consider. Just because there's a lot of cutscenes in between and they're not that significant of an encounter. Mainly just undeads that you fight, your casual, normal encounter. Awesome. Happy Easter from me as well. I hope you all eat my chocolate balls. What? Have you ever played God of War 3? It's a super underrated game. It is a very, very underrated game. So S-Rank is kinda half speed run and half stylish play. Not stylish play. You need to know what's the most optimal thing to clear an encounter quickly. You have to be quick with your no damaging, basically. Who made the rules for the S rank? I did them. The time requirements, the no damage, the 100 hits in every mission. I made it all. Funny that I made them without me ever doing an S rank run in any other game, and it came out as great as it is. And I say this because I have done some of the missions, albeit taking damage here and there, but it still came out good, like one hit or two during testings. I haven't actually done, maybe I've done 2 missions completely no damage and getting the S rank. What kind of chocolate are we talking? Come on. So this right here, this spot, it has like a secret for you to get a faster time. Though during my initial laying down of the run, I have accounted for people who don't know about this trick. Just basically, there you go, I failed it. Initially, you just stop it before this transition happens and you lose 10 seconds, but it is what it is. Still got like around 8 minutes. But it is what it is. Initially, I would get the 100 hits here. Some nice half collisions there. You gotta take out all the enemies. Not all creatures, since like the lost souls don't really count. Okay, just Poseidon left. I have around 4 minutes to beat Poseidon. Zesty, are you gooning every day? No. How do the animation cancels on the roll? I press square to cancel the animation. So roll, square, roll, square, roll, square. It is the oldest trick in the book. You challenge me, mortal? Our god of Olympus? The true warrior does not hide, Poseidon. Leave the sea. How pissed you gonna be if you get hit by Zeus and Gaia? That is actually, I'm not gonna be pissed about that. That is a nice mission. It's just you restart and you're instantly in the mission. That's that. And now for the hardest phase, since he can slap me here. It's a run, you skibbity everything. That is the run. Please play nice. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the deep hits. Oh yeah. He played nice. Oh, we're getting the S rank with like 2 minutes to spare. He did not overcomplicate. I have accounted for him overcomplicating at time. There's also the labor called Kratos Must Die. It's labor number 9, right after Brothers of Blood, where you fight Hercules and go through the chamber of Poseidon. That labor accounts for Kronos acting like a total skibbity, where he just does not put his hand on his forearm for you to attack his nail. What difficulty are you playing? This is on very hard. In the rules, I have written down that it should be on very hard, but it's not a necessity. It's just a necessity if you want me to acknowledge the run. Otherwise, it's not a total necessity. Some people could want to get it on hard or another difficulty. It's totally fine. Just saying, like, very hard is where it's at. That's that. We have gotten the S rank with like a minute to spare. Very, very nice run. It is just overcomplicated, no damage run. It is not overcomplicated. It's a time requirement. The game does have an in-game timer that you can try. So here's what you should do when you end a mission. You're still in game? Pause. There you go. 15 minutes and 40 seconds. The time requirement for this mission was 17 minutes. We got it. That's the S rank for the first ever mission. Let's go. Like right now we're done. So usually if I go by the game timer, we started at like 2:57 or 3 minutes or whatever, or even later than that when Kratos starts the actual encounter. We finished before 20 minutes. If we finished after 20 minutes, then we might have failed. But it's good, we got it. Off to the next mission. That is the first mission S ranked, or the first labor S ranked. This one starts right here, Realm of Hades. I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how it actually starts. This starts right here after you get the Blades of Exile. You come over here, beat a couple of Undeads. Then you go off to that manual save. You save right here and you can just restart from here every time. So let's do that right now. But before we do that, what is the time requirement for this mission? Fall from Grace starts right now. 20 minutes to get this one. It starts right where I'm at in this manual save. And it ends the moment we reach the Hephastus cutscene, which God of War feels most like a God of War game. God of War 3. This is the most God of War game ever that has ever God of War. So getting the 100 hits in here in this mission, it is not the most complex thing. I just get it here. This is, I believe, yeah, objectively the best spot to get the 100 hits. It's a lot of enemies around you. You just...
The blades of exile will serve you well, Kratos. Use them to call forth the spirits of your exiled Spartan brothers.
That's the 100 hits. That's it. Just spam magic. That's that. Still don't understand this. Every mission you have to get 100 hits. And you have to clear it under a certain time. And you have to no damage. All the entirety of the run is in no upgrades, by the way. So like a mission like this, failing is not really the biggest problem. We got a manual save that instantly takes us back. And like generally, this is one of the nicer missions where it doesn't have a lot of punishing cutscenes. So far, so good. Go to the Gorgon introduction. I first tried that first mission. The moment I got the 100 hits, I first tried it. Very good. Did you see that? She swung instantly. Didn't even recover. What the fuck? Let's start. That was insane. She didn't even recover. What the hell? I love creating random challenges for myself. For example, I can't play certain games until I break the seals, which is accomplished by finishing game series like Fallout or God of War. Making self-imposed challenges is one of the best things in games. And God of War, especially the trilogy, excels at it. Like total exhalation, if that's a word. There you go. Look at that. This has happened to me before. The bitch instantly attacked. So yeah, getting the 100 hits here is easy. Some missions do not allow you to get the 100 hits that easily. And if you don't get it, you might as well restart. Because like if you clear a mission in the right time and no damage and yada yada, you basically get like... I don't have other ranks in mind when making this run. It is just the S rank, but you can count that as like an A rank, you know? You don't get the 100 hits in a mission, but you do clear it under the right time and no damage. Okay, how about I wait for these guys to come down and do this. It is basically the same as grabbing them on top of the rope. See, restarting this mission is good. She smashed Kratos' toast. I'm now replaying the DMC trilogy because of the anime. Let's not talk about it, please. My favorite is 1. Love the bosses and OST. My favorite is 1 as well. I love the encounters, the mechanics, the everything. Awesome. Some enemies are gonna spawn. Done. Very, very well done encounter. This requirement for this mission is 20 minutes. It's a long mission. Some missions are long. The longest is like 23 minutes. And that bit of health that we lost in that Gorgon fight that we just did. It is a forced bit of damage. Even if you jump and escape it, you still take damage. So just do it the intended way where you get grabbed. 100 hits should be a breeze after getting Nemesis Whip, unless you want to go for Pain Plus as well. I thought about incorporating other runs, and maybe I will like incorporate Pain Plus into this whole thing without changing any of the time, but if you do it in Pain Plus, you're allowed to skip encounters. Though I don't know. I haven't thought about it much, so I'm not sure. I will try it after all this is done. See if the timing goes well with Pain Plus, where you're skipping encounters. See if I can get this. And if I can, then we're cooked. I gotta basically get all this quickly. Attaboy. We got it. This is like a speedrun strat right here to speed up this puzzle. That's that. First ever ride mechanic. Which isn't anything interesting, it's just a tutorial. To get you like familiar with the ride mechanic. Later ride mechanics are way better than this. This is just like a tutorial. Game brought in a lot of new mechanics. So naturally it has to teach the player. Pain Plus S rank run, I see. Maybe I haven't put that in mind when making this run. I just thought of the idea if maybe someone tries to attempt a Pain Plus S rank run, they may be able to if they go on skipping encounters and whatnot.
You have gained the bow of Apollo. Its fiery arrows will clear your path.
OG RE2 is trash. Thunder take you. Thunder take you. That's like my second favorite Resident Evil. Right behind 3. How dare you? Let us go. We're doing good so far. I'm gonna deal with the harpies here with the Bow of Apollo. Attaboy. There is a risky encounter in the trials coming up in a bit. The real pain is Zesty. Did you Silent Hill 2 remake? No, I did not. I did not try it. The real pain is all the cutscenes. Hold on, I'm gonna read that if there's a transition. You could use some magic here. The thing is, it does not reach high like Poseidon's Rage. It does so when you upgrade it to level 2 and beyond. but the current army of Sparta is like a grounded attack. The real pain is all the cutscenes, even all those moments that camera shows you a puzzle for the 100th time, or introduce an enemy, shows a door. Wish I could skip all that. Same, man. These transitions right here. They're cool and all, but they're still cutscenes, so allow me to skip them, please. They look very good. I suppose that's why they don't allow you to skip them, but still. So here's this encounter. I'm gonna have to let them consume a couple of civilians, then go at it. Because if I don't, the encounter takes longer. There's a mode in every game that skips all cutscenes automatically. That's what we all need. That's like 2. I'm gonna start when they're like 4 get consumed, hopefully. So I need a couple more of them to be taken. There you go. Do they still have to take another human? It's like I'm seeing more of these hands resurge again and again. Okay, take another one, please. I guess it's 5 civilians is how much they need to take. Whenever they take 5, then is when the hands are no longer spawning infinitely. This encounter took a bit longer than it needed to. This encounter right here, bro, still drops them down. Oko strats, I know, but hear me out. Collision kills, I know, but hear me out. Collision kills, I know, but hear me out. That's the best way I've ever handled this encounter. This is the tricky one. Let's see how I go about it. Oof. And that's that. Very clean. Very clean. Leave some souls to turn. I initially thought it was like 3 or 4 souls, but I guess from now on I'll take professional and leave just like 5 to be consumed. What are you guys' favorite Zesty music? For me is Zesty Man or the anniversary one. Dragon Ball OP. My favorite song that I've made is the attack of the Zest Man. The attack of the Oko of the Zest Man, that's what we call it. The backstory behind it, the lyrics, the writers on the song, the performers on the song. Me, Dante, and Hephastus. The song itself, and like the cover of Sabaton's The Attack of the Dead Man, honestly, that is my favorite. It is the best. Actually, it's not the best, but it is my favorite. There's some voice cracks in there that are just... please. The Dragon Ball OP is also very, very good. I listen to it often.
Father?
It is very awesome. Like the fact that I took the exact words, the Arabic opening of Dragon Ball, translated them into a listenable English song. Wow.
They said you would come.
I mean, just wow. It was done really well. Have you counted well? I think you can get it in 20 minutes if you want convenience. We still got like 6 minutes to get it.
So eager, Kratos. Relax. Soon enough, we will have our time.
Why doesn't Santa Monica add a cutscene skip? They can literally do it with an update. Yet they don't, because of course they don't. They wouldn't do it, not even for my birthday. I have thought of starting up a riot on Twitter to like get someone to listen and just like add a cutscene skip to the game, because it's very simple to add one. But I just couldn't believe how good you got the DB OP cover, man. It was very awesome. Same with the In the End cover for the God of War 2 Oko. Same with the Oko Surrender. Honestly, all of my songs, I like them very, very much. I listened to them over the originals. Because of how personal they get and whatnot, like... I listen to them more than I listen to the original songs that I remixed. Okay, let's see if I can pull this trick off. Boom. All three. Let's go. This is a very, very fun mission. The mission after, though, is like a very huge jump in difficulty. The first mission and this one, they're not that difficult for me. Mission 3, Challenge of Hades. Now that one is trippy. As you can see, the theming for the names of the missions is also something I cared about. Like the first mission is called Great War 2. Because it's literally the Great War all over again. This second mission is called Fall from Grace because literally he gets his power stripped away from him, just like God of War 2 and all that. That's why it's called Fall from Grace, and he literally falls to the underworld. Okay, so we still got like 3 minutes. I have to clear the Talos in 3 minutes, which I'm pretty sure I will. So this right here is an exception for the get all enemies thing. That gate, you don't have to open it and kill all the hands. Okay? So like it's fine if you skip it. I got a lot of time. I did this mission wonderfully. Deep hit. Is the undead in here dead? It's dead. We're about to get the S rank with like a minute to spare. Very good. I could have made the times a lot more punishing, which was initially how this run would go. The timings were a lot more punishing, but then I realized I have to put other players in mind as well. And like, not everyone is as good as me, so I have to kind of be a little less brutal than I want to. Destroyer of Order. That was the old name of the third mission, which is about to start. So we got the S rank for this one as well. Fall from Grace was... the requirement was 20 minutes. We got it in 19 minutes and 8 seconds. Then start the third labor. Challenge of Hades. It starts at the manual save right after this cutscene. As I said, this is a run you can do normally without the way that I have set up all the manual save for myself and all that. You do need manual saves just in case you take a hit, you have to restart to that. But only I have made it convenient for myself where I have a manual save for every mission. Why was the music still playing though? It's fine. We take that music. It's the Kraken music. Anyways, Challenge of Hades, 23 minutes. Okay? A 100 hit combo, 23 minutes, clear all enemies. We all know. So that's the end of this mission. We got the S rank for the second one as well. Then starts the third mission right here. Boom. Who is better, Dante or Virgil? Virgil is, I believe, to be stronger, or maybe they're equal right now. Because like in the battle right before they finish each other off completely before Nero interrupts in DMC5, Virgil is the one that knocks Dante to the wall and he's fine. Like right before they charge at each other. I guess. Zesty thinks that a strict time limit should be finishing the mission 10 seconds before the limit. I do think that actually. My lack of experience with S ranks makes me believe that's a strict time. But I believe right now we have a perfect mix. This right here is where I initially would get the 100... Not the 100, sorry. Yeah, the 100 hits. My initial ideas was to get the 100 hits here. But it's a bit risky with all the dogs charging at you. I like the variety and complexity of Dante and the power of Virgil. I see what you mean. But I've decided to get my 100 hits at the Rage of Sparta trials that are coming up right now. It's early in the mission. I can just restart the mission if I don't get it here. Initially, I wanted to get it at Hades because that's what Dante did in his take on this mission. This labor right here is actually very difficult. Because like there's gonna be the Cerberus breeders, the duo I'm gonna have to fight. There are reasons for that. The duo, you have to actually take an aggressive approach on them. A lot of really deep hits and whatnot. And the labor overall ends with Hades. It is very, very nice.
Kratos, please.
Who's stronger, Dante or Kratos from your POV? I don't know. That is fanfic. So here's how I tackle this.
You have regained the blade of Olympus. Let the rage of Sparta fuel your blade.
Fuck, I shouldn't have done that.
Let the rage of Sparta fuel your blade, Kratos.
Amazing. Amazing. We still got the 100 hits. Although barely. I did that battering ram out of panic. I thought that motherfucker would actually end me. And like, blocking is not an option when going for the 100 hits. Rolling just pauses the timer, which is great. Now the interesting part. What am I doing? Why did I spam this motherfucker with arrows? Why do you care? Just play the game in your mom's basement. Boom. Square, whiff, deep hit. Almost got hit with that fireball. Thank God I didn't. Ah! Fuck. I shouldn't have plumed. This guy gets way too aggressive when he's close by. He is way too aggressive when he's close by. He sometimes spams attacks. And sometimes he decides to do the fireball, which is a favorable thing to get. But he loves to spam. You really have to be aggressive in that encounter. Because like the time limit for this mission is 23 minutes. And it's a long mission. This is the longest mission. Just joined and it's O cover. It is S rank cover. It's S rank cover. That's what we're gonna call it. It's S over. Only in OP? You mean in an OCO? Only in an S rank. Stop dodging, you motherfuckers. These dogs love to dodge. I stay here to confirm that they're dead. Because one time I did shoot one arrow, which is all it takes to finish them off. I shot one arrow, came back here, and then one motherfucker was still alive on the other side. Somehow. And I was like, I'm confirming it every time I get here. Rank over. It's Sover. Sover. I guess that's how you should say it. Hold on a second, I got a little phone call.
Kratos?
How do you know of me?
You're the ghost of
Oh no,
Sparta.
it's alright.
Everyone knows who you are.
Everyone's afraid of you. There are reasons for that.
I'm not afraid of you.
It is good you're not afraid, child. Fear is a heavy burden.
Hold on
I'm
a
not
second,
child,
lads.
Kratos.
It does not matter what you are. My concerns lay elsewhere.
Kratos, please.
Bye bye,
I
take
need you to
care.
free me.
We have to choose what to say when he loses.
Also ahead.
I guess it's rank cover. That is the best one. Range Rover.
You have regained the blade of Olympus. Let the rage
Did this motherfucker really... I got distracted by my phone. Why do you have a full MP? You didn't end the previous mission with full MP. This is a new mission. You restart all the missions. You restart with a full magic meter and a full rage meter and a full everything meter. Every mission, it goes like that. So like, if you set up your own manual saves, make sure you activate the rage artifact to fill it up completely. The Hades artifact to fill all your meters completely, then do the manual save. Every meter gets filled up upon a start of a mission. It's sort of the same in other games as well. You know when you start and all your meters are maxed out? Goes like every mission in Metal Gear Rising starts with you pretty much having a max meter. No? It's the same with Devil May Cry as well. It's rank over. People are afraid of Kratos' drip. Understandable. How can you do that very quick spins? It is only square then evade. If yes, you do it way too quick. Which spin? This? Look, basically mash square as you're holding your analog somewhere, okay? So like do this.
Kratos?
As you're rolling, mash square as you're rolling. I use this finger to I claw
Everyone
grip
knows who you
basically.
are. Everyone is afraid of you.
There are reasons for that.
I'm not afraid of you.
It is good you're not afraid, child. Fear is a heavy burden.
I'm not a child, Kratos.
It does not matter what you are. My concerns lay elsewhere.
Kratos, please. I need you to free me.
The quest for freedom is also a heavy burden.
Zesty, make a comment in the chat saying rules in the description so people would stop asking for one. If I catch a comment asking for the rules,
Blade of Olympus, let the rage of Sparta fuel your blade.
shit! It's fine, I got another place in mind to get the 100 hits. It's fine. I'm gonna try to get the 100 hits. Shit, it's not fine. I'm gonna try to get the 100 hits against Hades, which is not gonna be easy at all. It is stressful to get the 100 hits, even back there. I don't know, the encounter feels a bit claustrophobic. These guys die with one charge shot, which is amazing. Here we are. How much is PS5 in Iraq? I don't know, I haven't asked in a while. Beautiful. Got this asshole quickly. Attack with deep hit. I have to get the 100 hits against Hades, which is going to be very trippy to do, but it is what it is. Whoa. I know that glitch happens back there, because in here there's a buggy floor, uneven surface or whatever. If someone asks for the rules, it's in the description. Just let them know. Deep hit speed deepen. Deep hit speed deepen. With deep hit speed deepen. Glitchy ass arena. Only the right side over there has like an uneven surface that is way too weird. Beautiful. I'm a bit worried about the 100 hits, I'm not gonna lie. Uneven surface gets the point across easily. But odd surface can be misunderstood easily. Odd surface is fucky, yeah. Although in God of War 3 it is not very punishing when you're in a uneven surface. I say this because you notice back there, even in the buggy area, you never saw a single attack of Kratos just cancel out from out of nowhere. Whereas in God of War 1 or God of War 2, it does. Oh, it does horribly. You are the best. Thank you. Keep feeding my ego. What do you think the next God of War game is gonna be about? Kratos turns into a monster again. I really don't know where to take the game franchise now. Since like the theme of Kratos forgiving himself is kind of getting way too redundant. Like yes, he no longer kills Greek gods. Just saying, he does kill Norse gods. Nothing changed there. The theme of him forgiving himself happened sorta in God of War 4 and got expanded on in Ragnar, so they can't do that. You can juggle the Cerberus if he stands there. Yes. Hella weird. I've done it where he just levitates to the air. I've done so for the Hades Cerberus Breeder mini boss at the end as well. 100 hits. I'm thinking of something, but I don't think I should do it. I'm not gonna do it here. I'm not gonna do the 100 hits here. Way too dangerous. But I do hope I get it against Hades though. I have to do it in the first phase. I have to use as less Bow of Apollo as possible. Maybe only to like get my hit counter back or something. Or maybe I can try it against a couple of Undeads right here. Probably formula change. I don't think so. I wonder what the next spin-off Yakuza game will be. We've had samurai, zombies, secret agents, and recently pirates. Maybe next it's robots? Vampires? Shit, it may as well be aliens, who knows? That's a franchise I still haven't gotten into, Yakuza, and I probably never will. I'm gonna slow down with the whole getting into franchises. It's like I really don't want to burn myself out any further than this. Okay, I have an idea to get the 100 hits here. Fuck me. Okay. I wanted to get it here, but the moment it got restarted, it got a bit problematic. You maybe can get it off of 4 enemies, which I tried back there, but I failed miserably, but it is what it is. Smart to take your time, but I sure as hell am having fun with it so far. With what, Yakuza? Bow of Apollo plus pairing is the way. Thing is, he does not survive long enough. And I specifically said I have to get it in the first phase because in other phases, he has a lot of states where he turns off the hit counter. So it's a bit of a problem. We have a chance to maybe get an A rank in this mission right here. Which is weird, I never considered A ranks, but since like right now we have it, A rank is basically when you don't get the 100 hits. That's what it's all about. Your theory dead time. That you thought about it. What theory? This is the best way to go about all this. There's still harpies here. The 360 toss off of the harpies is still very good. You know, since iframes and like it just covers a nice area when you do it, like it clutters the entire area. Why 100 hits though? It's a requirement. It's basically in a way to get in place of like some other games accounting other things. Like, you know how Devil May Cry has stylish points? In here you have to get 100 hits in every mission. Just like as like your alternative to stylish points. Except in here it's not styling. You have to actually care about it. I love this system very much because it's engraved into the God of War formula. You know, the hit system is an official thing in the games. Why not AOS here? Saves time. I guess you're right. I could have used some Army of Sparta back there. Does a special attack on Claws of Hades is allowed? The one with Skull that doesn't do damage? Probably not, but I'm just curious. Why would that not be? Actually, you just gave me a great idea. You just gave me a great idea, but I don't know if it's gonna work though. I'm gonna try it on a couple of undeads. Thank you for that idea. You're talking about the combat grapple of the claws? I'm gonna try it. Getting enough style points in some missions isn't just a pushover. What do you mean? So thank you, Valor, for that idea of the Claws of Hades. I may try it. I don't think you can grapple Hades with it, with the Claws of Hades. I'm not sure. I would have tried it, but it's still dangerous. We have to beat Hades in the next 8 minutes. My score is better than you. Big love. Bye. Goodbye, Dante. Thank you for the brief entrance. You can't? I'm gonna try to get the 100 hits there. This shit reminded me of the Oracle. Oh man, I even dodged in the right way. What the hell happened with his tracking? Fuck. That was a really good ass run too. I guess it wasn't meant to be. First Oko fight against Hades relives again. I remember it. Alright, let's go! And I got hit instantly. You can get the 100 hits now. Yeah, at least we don't have to worry about that. Let's just get it here. I don't want to worry about the 100 hits and get it with a iffy combat grapple later on.
Kratos?
The Yoko is alive and well, guys. Yes, it is.
You're the ghost of Sparta. Everyone knows who you are.
To be honest, Hades is not an easy boss. He's not.
There are reasons for that.
He has a lot of threats on you.
It is good you're not afraid, child. Fear is a heavy burden.
I'm not a child, Kratos.
Zesty, you forgot a dog?
It does not matter what you are. My
Did I?
concerns lay elsewhere.
Kratos, please. I need you to free me.
The quest for
If you can backtrack to the stream and confirm that I have forgotten a dog, then I'm gonna restart the mission.
You have regained the blade of Olympus. Let the rage of Sparta fuel your blade.
Oh no, I got... I'm back. How many fails did I miss? You missed a lot. This mission, as I said, is a jump in difficulty. Bro made a tool to skip cutscenes, but doesn't use it. Manual saves are used to skip cutscenes. You were talking about the Oko thing where I would load up manual saves. That wouldn't be optimal. No, that would be horrible to like use right now. That was only being used like that because we initially had a lot of strict rules around the Oko at the time. So like loading up the manual save, we had the thoughts of what if I fail the jump after getting the Blades of Exile. That's why I made like an autosave exploit where you can just load up autosaves rather than just manual saves. Getting the 100 hits in that encounter is tricky. Hey Zest, what's up? Hello man. Let the rage of Kurdistan fuel your veins, Kratos. My veins? You should complete this challenge. Of course I will. Ballerino Cappuccino, please don't.
Sparta. Everyone knows who you are.
I'm back. How many
Everyone's
fills?
afraid of you.
100 combo was easy there. Just SQ triangle.
you're not afraid.
It is that, but there's a lot of pressure from surrounding enemies that makes it
I'm not
you know,
a child, Kratos.
troubling to get it.
Does not matter what you are. My concerns
So like I don't have a Cyclone of Chaos to constantly
Kratos,
do.
please. I need you
Have
to
you tried
free me.
beating God of 1 or 2 in PCSX2 with HD texture specs? Any interest on doing so? I don't have a PC to try that. Otherwise I would have tried some of that.
You have regained the blade of Olympus. Let the rage of Sparta fuel your blade.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Even got the cute little jump. The laptop will crash with the HG textures. Yeah, I don't have a PC. I just have a nice enough laptop to stream through and edit videos on. Though it is aging quite horribly. Let's go. We got the 100 hits out of the way. We just need to do this encounter right. Let's go. Come here. Boom. Whoa! Did you see that? The motherfucker dodged. Look at this. Look at this and tell me it's not bullshit. Look. So I kind of stood in front of this guy so that he takes the shot. He dodges and the other one shoots straight at me. Look. One more time, please. One more time, please. Look at it. Look at that. That is unreal. God of Jank 3. Weird. How did this happen? Puzzles me. Never seen that happen before. I expected him to shoot at the dog in front of him, and I'd be totally safe. That fucking fireball came straight at me. God of War 2 ass moment. Exactly. I hope this is the last time we see Hephastus for a while. At least for now. The mission after this starts at Hephastus again, at the same manual save, but after beating Hades. I am edging. Tag team. That was insane. I've never seen that. Hades is gonna be a nightmare. Hades is gonna be good. I am well trained to fight Hades. The two Cerberus breeders are gonna be difficult in this mission, always. So it's like you gotta always be on the move to no damage them. It's kind of tricky.
Kratos?
You can't, the point of this run is that you can't use the most optimal tools that, you know, take
You're the
time.
ghost of Sparta. Everyone knows
How we
you
would
are.
usually tackle that
Everyone
Cerberus encounter is through boundary exploits mostly. Now you're kind of in their face, battling them, you know, bow of Apollo and whatnot. There is still a level of safety and
I'm
playing
not
safe, but
entitled, Kratos.
it's different.
It does not matter what you are. My concerns lay elsewhere.
So is no damage part of the...
Kratos, please.
Yes, it is part of the...
I need you to free me.
Part of this. It is a part of this, of course. The S rank one is just gonna be a glorified no damage one, isn't it? It's different than a no damage run. A no damage run has the player restarting checkpoints.
Let the rage of Sparta fuel your blade.
That reached. This motherfucker's attack reached. That fucking attack reached me. It's insane. I hate the Harpy enemy type, annoying. The Harpies of God of War 1 are some of my favorite enemies. Like, in all of God of War, believe it or not. The Harpies in God of War 3 are also nice. God of War 2 Harpies is what I hate. God of War 2 Harpies is something I hate with a raging passion. It's just... You cannot fathom how much I hate those fuckers. It is stupid. Plain stupid how they operate. Whereas God of War 1, you can actually nail them down. My favorite Harpies are in God of War 1. I'm glad grabs are included in this one. Of course they are. Atlas Lift Harpies. These Harpies in God of War 2 with... I don't know if it's bugging or they're intended to be that way, where they bug out on top and just keep on repeating the slam. There's a very slight opening to hit them, thankfully, so it's not a bug that breaks them. But still annoying. But also still very good in God of War 2, since you could like do the alternative Ryan's Harpoon with them. Which is why I called it glorified, just no damage with extra steps. S ranks are all that. You know, professional S ranks, of course. Or like some S ranks. Because like the S rank equivalent in Ninja Gaiden 2 does not require no damage, obviously. But like some other games still give you an S rank even if you get hit. It does not matter what you are.
Kratos, please.
You missed a dog, I am 100% sure. I did not. I did not miss a dog. They die with that if you remain there. There's a dog? Really?
You have regained the blade of Olympus. Let the rage of Sparta fuel your blade.
If I did miss a dog, I'm gonna restart the mission. So please, if someone can backtrack there and confirm that for me, I'm gonna restart the mission. It is what it is. I think you can fast the dog process when you burn them at the square square triangle. No, they instantly die usually. There wasn't any dog left. There wasn't. You didn't, bro. I watched closely. Thank you. Triangle, square, triangle. Here we go. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. We got the 100 hits. Everything is looking good in this encounter. There you go with the juggling of the Cerberus. Boom. Boom. I just saw a unicorn flying outside of my window, and I just saw a flying Cerberus. So how about it? Deep hit. He's done. I said you're done. Whoa there. Boom. God, I love this. Discovering the deep hits of this game was the best thing ever. Boom, 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 nice. Yes, you missed a dog, Zesty. Seriously? They are right, lol. Did I really miss a dog back there? Yes, I did. And the mission was going so well. Damn. I saw it walking at the right when he was moving the lever. Sorry for doubting you, my great soldier. How much more am I gonna have to confirm there that the dogs are all dead? I really thought they were all dead back there. 53 seconds of your run. That was very damn good of a run. Got the servers very cleanly. Hello from Greece. Hello, George. Over one dog. You have to clear every single enemy in the game. Except for some that are exceptions. Like Mission 2's Hands of Death. This time it's clean. I failed you, didn't watch closely. You did not fail me. I failed you. This is ridiculous. Rules are rules. Rules of nature! And they run when the sun comes up. With the penis on the line.
Kratos?
How do you know me?
You're the ghost of Sparta. Everyone knows who you are. Everyone is
Missed one again, SMH. I didn't.
Odd reason for that.
This is how champions are made.
It is good you're not afraid.
You missed one again.
Fear.
Really now?
I'm not a child.
Did I really miss another one?
It does not matter what you are. My concerns lay elsewhere.
Kratos, please. I need you to free me.
The quest for freedom is also ahead.
I failed you, didn't watch
I cannot
closely.
help.
I didn't fail again. I just watched it.
You have regained the blade of Olympus. Let the rage of Sparta fuel your blade.
Still 100 hits. Just realizing how lucky you were for not being an active player during the MGR meme resurgence. Why am I lucky? What happened during that time? You know, whether it's good or bad, I got into Metal Gear and Metal Gear Rising as a whole mostly because of the memes and then friends elaborating on how the games had actual insanely deep mechanics. So whether it's good or bad, I got into Metal Gear Rising and that deep into its combat because of the memes. The DNA of the soul. This guy was being arrogant. Boom, boom, bam, bop. whiff, deep hit. God, I love it. I love this back and forth I can do with this guy. And obviously the strafing around his fireballs. I knew he'd be down. He was low enough. And boop. I was that close. He nicked me with it. I was just way too close. Fuck me. The flood of memes made it as good as impossible to genuinely discuss the game without people overreacting. Overalls, the memes did help a lot though. Kind of like the plot with war and all that. When did it like resurge? Like, was the game just not being discovered for a while and then it suddenly got discovered? And was it like in 2023 or what? Because like as I said, I initially first got Metal Gear Rising because Zemnas showed me some clips of the game, said it's his favorite after God of War and whatnot. Then I went ahead and bought it. And then I got to see a lot of memes about it. And then I didn't play it because at the time when I first bought Metal Gear Rising, I was going through some tough, hard times in life and whatnot. So I never actually started it when I bought it. Would you do it down to not drop the hit combo for every fight? That seems like an interesting challenge. But not now. I'm not really busy with that. God of War 3 is the most fun game to challenge one in for me. The most fun. There's only one challenge run where I'd prefer doing it in God of War 1 and 2. That being ping plus no grab run plus, which is a silly thing I never really care about, but if I ever get to doing that run, obviously doing it in God of War 1 and 2 is way better.
I'm not afraid of you.
Since like you get half collisions that you can abuse.
I'm not a child, Kratos.
It does not matter what you are. My concern.
There was a community, but it was very small and inactive. Then I think it started with a video that got popularized in 2022. Some inaccurate explanation of MGR or whatever was the title. Maxo or something? Yeah. The summary of Metal Gear Rising, right?
You have regained the blade of Olympus. Let the rage of Sparta fuel your blade.
I'm late as fuck. Damn, howdy good people. Hello, True Gamer. You're not late. You're actually yeah, you're late. Like an hour and 30 minutes late. But the stream itself was late, so if the stream was late and the viewer is late, I see that as an absolute win. Off to this fight again. See, I told you guys, this mission is a jump in difficulty. How's the S rank so far? Any changes yet? No. Ah! I'm overreacting. I shouldn't be overreacting like this. This is not like a punishment like the Oko where you're sent way back to Antarctica. You conveniently restart at a manual save. The most you'll be far from the start of a mission would be 20 minutes, around 23 minutes or something. Shouldn't be overreacting like this, but it's still frustrating. I shouldn't be overreacting like this because the run is not as stupid as an Oko, where you're back to the start of the game, and because it's 1 a.m. and because it's bad for my longevity in a stream. Right, remember when I would go for like 6 fucking hours, 7 hours at times streaming? That is a lost art. Nowadays it's 3 hours max. Just speaks to my downgrade as a streamer. Right to the chin. You know why he reacted off of my spirit there and never did off of my other spirits? It is not jank, it's actually something I know why it happened. All the other times before, he never reacted, instead just backed away, right? Why he reacts is when a second hit connects to him. So like, if I do a plume from afar, he just gets knocked back. If I do a plume from up close and it does a deep hit, that's 2 hits, he instantly does the headbutt thing. And I've tried this out with other moves as well, like do a triangle attack, activate rage. He's instantly headbutting you. Why? Because the triangle attack is 1 attack. Your rage activation is an AoE. That's 2 hits. So that's why he retaliates. That's why he retaliated back there. That spirit was a deep hit. And I did not start blocking instantly. I was moving around and whatnot. That's why I took that hit. What about if you're good on time and you take a hit from some reason? Just restart from the last checkpoint and have a 10-second penalty, for example. No. No restarts. You are not allowed to restart. Hey babes, hello.
You have regained the blade of Olympus. Let the rage of Sparta fuel your blade.
Do you prefer head or butt? I prefer the butt of Helios. Why are you asking? So we got the 100 hits. Very clean. I'm getting it a bit more and more down as I'm going. Hey, that was a nice first shot. It got both archers. Here's the 100 hits. It's clear for this mission. So like this time I'm gonna do a spirit from afar and watch what happens. Boom. He doesn't retaliate. I dodged that fool and then grabbed like a good boy. Whiff, boom. Shit was getting a bit frisky back there, had to magic. You never know when one of them was going for the slab thing on the ground. That attack, that's an unblockable. Boom, very beautiful. There you go. Air blocking in God of War 3 is very amazing. You're instantly slapped back down to the ground. So in case you ever wanted to do it, boom, you're slapped back to the ground, recovered instantly. This grab also has a chance of failing in this specific area right here because of the uneven surface. That's that. If they ever announce a God of War Trilogy Remaster remake for PS5, you will copy Kratos' hairstyle to celebrate. Kratos has a hairstyle? But the main cause was the memes prior. Let's go. So we're kind of in the clear right now. We just got to get to Hades and do it right. Do you think you would look good bald? No. I would look horrible. If you position yourself well in this room, you can finish it with one Inferno. Now that is something I've never done. Kind of surprised that I can just talk like this casually and do the run. Because like it is a bit tight on times at moments, you know. It is not the tightest shit ever, but like it's still... way faster than a grab. Indeed, true gamer, you can finish with one Inferno. I've never tried that. For people who don't know in the chat, Inferno is a charge shot of the bow of Apollo. That is the Inferno we're speaking of right here. God of War 2 and God of War 3 and God of War Ascension have stuff in their games called Inferno. Awesome ring out. So far so good. I hope I just do well against Hades, which I think is gonna be an easy thing, hopefully. Since like I'm not, my mind is not, oh let's get an S rank, or let's do this, or let's do that. I'm focused on only beating him, which is a good thing. We only need to beat him. Hades is a really hard fight, though I am very good at it as well. Nicely done. It could have been done. It could have been done better, where I get both dogs, but I got late. The timer that I have on stream right now is sort of unfair because it does not pause when I pause the game. The in-game timer, though, it does pause when I pause the game. Here's something that I'm gonna be doing. That is to gain some time here. That battery ram helps me get up here quickly. I'm gonna show you the rest. I will ascend down on those couple of enemies later. Like when I get the break right now to stop the mechanism with it. I do an AOS. AOS is short for Army of Sparta. The magic attack of the Blaze of Exile. Honestly, regarding the change that God of War 3 made with the magic system, I really like it as I go on. I like it more than just having the magic system as like a separate thing, you know? This helped in that the moment you get a weapon, you also get a magic. A very neat system. Whereas before in God of War 1 and 2, you basically get a weapon and it's a different thing than like the magic attack that you would get later. Like in here you get the Blades of Exile and you instantly have a baller magic attack with it. You get the Claws of Hades and you instantly get like the Soul Summon with it, like 3 Soul Summons. Basically 2 magic attacks. 3, but like 2 of them are important. The Archer and the Cerberus. You get the Mstafa, that's your 3rd magic attack as well. Then the Nemesis Rage, which is another magic attack. It's really awesome. That's all of the enemies, and now what's left is Hades. Oh, we have a magic chest up there to collect, which should be good. Hades is easy, just don't get too comfortable with the hands when you beat his meat. I will try. I'll try to get him as good as possible. You can do 3. It is 3 soul summons. But like overall, the big baller ones would be the Cerberus and the Archer. At level 1 anyways. Like later on when you upgrade that thing, oh, the Serpent, the Fiend, the Centaur, these 3 baller soul summons. Almost got slapped there, sheesh. No, we good. Don't waste time by taking the chest. You get refill from Hades. I forgot, yeah. Shouldn't be getting that. Thank you for the reminder. The flame is very, very beautiful. Look at that. Let's go. This battle will be the battle of ages. Can you not upgrade? This whole run is in no upgrades. He's done. He's done. He's done. Uppercut. I'm gonna use the Blade of Olympus here. I need the magic to speed up the last phase. The Blade of Olympus will do just fine here, though. We're doing good so far. Boom. Ah. Not today then. Not today then. I forgot that this thing gains range in this phase. It gains hella range. Whatever. Am I gonna attempt this again? I'm not gonna attempt this again. This has been the first two missions and a couple of tries on the third mission, but this third mission is a bit of a mess. That's 17 minutes, not an Oko fail. Yeah, that's what's so great about this run. But for now, I guess that's it. It's 1 a.m. exactly right now. I can't really continue the stream. I got some stuff to take care of. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got the idea of the S rank. The next episode, I'm gonna hopefully be tackling this mission again, the Challenge of Hades. It's a difficult mission on the run. Then we have the Splendor of Olympia, the Supervillain, the Ass of Zeus, Measure of Strength and Power, Brothers of Blood, Kratos Must Die, Let Them Suffer, Pandora's Guardians, Test Your Might, The Only Way Out is Through, Battle of Gods, Zeus' Wrath Divine. So that's it for today. We did the first two missions S ranked. Hopefully next stream I'm going to be doing the later parts, which this mission I'm currently doing is like one of the most fun missions ever. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you got the idea of the run. The rules are all in the description, more clarifications, and a video incoming, hopefully, of me explaining the S rank. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very, very much. I have made a full-on post about this S rank with the PDF attached that has all the timings and stuff. Basically, these screenshots for convenience, so that you know the timing of every mission and the requirement and yada yada. This right here. This covers all the missions. Okay, so the mission we were doing back there was Challenge of Hades. 23 minutes, 100 hit combo, and of course, no damage. But yeah, this way we reached the end of today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I hope you laughed. It has been your Extreme Gamer Zesty.